A few days ago, we called 1,000 leads for one of our clients within just 2 hours, and we did it for insurance, although we've done this for many other clients across various industries, and we've seen similar results. So let me show you what those results look like, how we got them, and what automations we have surrounding the AI calling to make sure that it works as good as it possibly can. Right before I get into it, let me give you a little context on this campaign. Our client called us at 5:30 p.m. on a Friday evening and said, I need this campaign run right now, because we had just finished our build out and they wanted to see how it works. So keep two things in mind. One, we had just finished the build out again, which means it was still in its testing phase and wasn't 100% done and iterated upon. And two, it was a Friday evening. That's not the best time to get leads to pick up and book appointments. However, let me show you what we did and how we were able to do it so quickly. And then, of course, what results we got. So first off, this is inside Nova Echo CRM, specifically the account of that client. And these are the specific automations that we use to make all of these calls for him. Now, these automations all have their purpose, but the three that we use the most in this specific campaign were the initial call outreach, campaign flow, the follow-up sequence, and one more that I will show you soon. But let's start with the initial call outreach campaign flow. This is the first thing that we pushed all of the leads into. Okay, so inside of this automation, what happens is as soon as we tag the leads, they're going to get dripped in one every 6 seconds. Then the AI is going to call them. Then they'll get moved to initial call triggered. They'll get a call tag added to their contact so that if you look back, you can see that they have already been called. Then if the call was answered, it will move them to answered and add a picked up tag. If it was not answered, it will just end it right there. Okay, so that was the first automation that we sent these 1,000 leads through at about 5:30 p.m. Now, all of them got through that automation within under 2 hours using the Nova Echo AI calling system. It was able to call all those people that quickly. Then two things happened. One, for the people who did pick up, which was 174 people out of the 1,000, they had full conversations, and the AI's goal was to get them to book an appointment. And I'll tell you how many appointments are booked soon. Then, for the people that did not pick up, they got moved into the follow-up sequence. Okay. So what this did is it's going to wait one day. It's going to make sure it's calling in the morning, 9 a.m. Then it's going to see if they responded yet. And if they didn't pick up, didn't respond, then it's going to call them again. It's going to wait 2 days, call them again, wait 3, call them again, wait 4. As you can see, there's a lot of contacts on there. This was from future campaigns that we ran because this was a couple days ago. Then it's going to wait and call them again, then 7 days, wait, call them again, 10 days, wait, etc., etc. So this follow-up sequence is used in order to get people who have not picked up the phone to pick up the phone. So every single time we call them, we're going to call them at a different time during the day, and obviously in a different day during the month. And so if somebody did not answer the first time, they're much more likely to answer again if we call them multiple different times using this flow. And that's why we have it set up. And then the third and final automation that we use for this was the voicemail automation. So once again, if the person did not pick up, okay, if tags added DNA, which means did not answer, then we're going to drop a voicemail. So not only will we continuously call them over the course of the next couple of weeks to make sure they pick up, we'll also immediately drop a voicemail of our client's voice. Okay, so this is not an AI. This is our client who is speaking. This is our client who was speaking and was prompting the person that this voicemail was dropped into to actually call back the number so that the AI could pick up and talk to them again. How this works is the contact that's going through this automation, they won't actually get a call, right? They won't get a second call if they didn't pick up the first time. However, they will see a missed call and they will see this voicemail, this MP3, drop into their voicemail inbox. That way they can listen to it, they can call the number back, talk to the AI again, and get their appointment booked. Now, we built out all those automations and his script and the prompt engineering and everything else that he needed to make these calls within 14 days before it was ready for launch. Through that process, we only needed a few hours of his actual time so that we could get a few accounts set up, get some feedback on the agents that we were building, and just make sure that we're doing tests with him so that he has exactly what he wants. And after all that testing and all those calls and all those 174 pickups, we booked 13 appointments in just 2 hours with the click of a button. That's a 7.5% conversion rate on leads that were not that good on a Friday evening with an AI that was not fully tested and iterated upon just yet. That is what we were able to do for this client. Now, if you want to see similar results in your business, whether you do insurance or not, then you can use the link in the description below to book a demo call with our team. We're not going to try to hard sell you. We don't do that. We just want to actually show you what the technology can do in your specific industry. We also want to answer all the questions that you may have because I'm sure you have a lot of them. And we want to make sure that you have all the information that you need on the setup process that we offer. Again, you can use the link in the description down below to book that short call. I look forward to hearing about it, and regardless, have an amazing rest of your day.